Today we will continue the story of Besa Mafia. As discussed in the last video, Chris Monterio, Judge Judy, and other hackers successfully hacked the Besa Mafia website and posted a closure page, which states that Besa Mafia was a scam. You might be thinking that this story ends here, but it does not. Another aspect of Besa Mafia exposed by their file dump was that Besa Mafia was also not sincere with their clients. Besa Mafia reportedly informed the relevant police departments about every hit placed and also assisted them in the investigations of murder cases. Here, you can see screenshots of a few messages they sent to the police. In addition to their cooperation with the police, Besa Mafia actually carried out hits on people whose contracts were placed. Today we will disclose a real case in which Besa Mafia was involved. There was a special name in the file dump of Besa Mafia, and that name was Dog Day God. Now let me tell you why this is a very important name in the entire story of Besa Mafia. Dog Day God was one of the people who had made a contract with Besa Mafia and basically planned a hit. In simple terms, Dog Day God also wanted to get someone killed and had talked to Besa Mafia to make this happen. But where does the story of Dog Day God begin? On February 14th of 2016, Dog Day God joined a Reddit community named Dark Web Market News. He made a post, which was something like this: new to the market. But I assume there are Leos, law enforcement officers posing as sellers in the market. How do I identify a Leo versus a real seller? Any tips will be helpful. Actually, there are many law enforcement officers on the dark web, essentially there to check which persons are involved in illegal activities. If a person is planning a murder or buying drugs illegally, there are many officers to catch these people. They change their identities and live on the dark web, so basically, Dog Day God had asked how to identify these people and stay safe from law enforcement traps. This question was asked on February 14, 2016, but the very next day, on February 15, 2016, Dog Day God created his first account on Besa Mafia. His first message was, "If I hire the Besa Mafia for a hit, then how can I send my cash into Bitcoin? I want it to be anonymous so that no one knows. If I can withdraw $5,000 for a hit, then how can I convert this money to the Besa Mafia? Can I send these Bitcoins without getting traced?" He also asked if there is any way to make it appear as if he has bought something with his Bitcoins and not sent it to someone so that this whole process becomes a little easier. Yura provided an answer to this question. He mentioned that to convert his money into Bitcoin, Dog Day God would have to visit either Coinbase.com or localbitcoin.com. Yura also advised that Dog Day God would need to plan a date for the hit. Additionally, Yura suggested that Dog Day God should be out of the city on the day the hit takes place, so that later investigations would reveal that Dog Day God was not involved. In the proposed solution, Yura suggested that Dog Day God could claim to have purchased a gaming server for $5,000. Besa Mafia would then provide Dog Day God with limited time access to one of their money-learning gaming services. Dog Day God could then explain that he bought the gaming server to start a gaming service. Following this, Dog Day God mentioned that he would be traveling extensively and provided a specific date, asking Besa Mafia if a hit could be planned for that day. Dog Day God also inquired about the amount given to him in USD and its equivalent in Bitcoin. He intended to directly convert the money into Bitcoin. Additionally, Dog Day God asked if the hit could be made to look like an accident. Yura confirmed that the date provided by Dog Day God was suitable. He stated that the victim could be killed with a gunshot for $5,000. If they wanted to stage the hit as an accident, an additional $4,000 would be required. Yura also mentioned that the members of Besa Mafia could orchestrate a crash using a stolen vehicle, costing around $6,000. Dog Day God agreed that a hit-and-run scenario was perfect and proposed settling the price at 15 Bitcoins. He also mentioned that he was currently in the process of exchanging and tumbling Bitcoins. They scheduled a date, and Besa Mafia asked if there would be anyone else with the victim. Dog Day replied that there would be no one he cared about. Yura then confirmed that he had 15.5 Bitcoins and that their order had been placed. Yura also advised Dog Day God on how to completely clean his computer to leave no traces. God provided a description of his victim, Amy Allwine, stating that she was approximately 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighed about 200 pounds. She was expected to be driving a dark green Toyota Sienna minivan. He expressed his desire for her demise, offering 13 bitcoins for the hit. But if the killing were made to look like an accident, Besa Mafia could keep the rest. I need a refund for all the money. You haven't done anything? No hit has been placed, no action has been taken, and you've taken the money too. Soon after, the conversation between Yura and Dog Day God ended, concluding in the same manner as all the other conversations. Yura threatened Dog Day God, stating that if more money and bitcoins weren't sent, he would go to the police. Yura directly demanded, "Send me more bitcoins, otherwise I will go to the police and report that this man is placing hits." In total, Dog Day God had sent at least $3,000 in bitcoins to the Besa Mafia. After reading the entire conversation between Dog Day God and Yura, it becomes apparent that Dog Day God was a female, because in the direct conversation, Dog Day God wrote, "This bitch has torn my family apart by sleeping with my husband." It seems clear from this statement that Dog Day God was a female who was placing hits. But later on November 13th, 2016, 911 received a call. First, you should listen to the recording.
Yeah, just the emergency.
I think my wife shot herself. There's blood all over.
Shot herself with a gun?
It looks like it.
Does she still have the weapon?
I don't know. We just got
Where did she shoot herself?
I don't know. I just saw her in blood.
Okay. Do you see her right now?
No, I'm with my son.
Sir, do you know if she was breathing at all?
I don't. We
Okay.
just got back from dinner.
Okay, would you like to check on her and see if she is, or do you believe that she is beyond help?
Stay there for just a second. They want me to go check on her. Hang on. She
Okay.
is not breathing. I can't tell where she's shot. I don't know.
Why did she?
I don't know. I don't know.
We're gonna remarry.
I don't know, bud.
Are there any other weapons in the residence, sir?
Yes, there's a shotgun in the room and 2 rifles downstairs.
Okay, is the shotgun the one she has?
No, she had a handgun.
Is it just you and your son home right now?
Yes.
Okay. Steven, are you able to just step out of the home with your son so my officers can see you when they pull up?
After the Besa Mafia file dump, Amy Allwine was officially warned by the police to stay alert as someone was placing a hit against her. Due to this, Allwine remained alert and cautious, installing CCTV and other security devices inside and outside her house. The investigation that took place after Amy's death revealed that Amy's husband, Steven, was actually Dog Day God, the person who was placing a hit on Amy using Besa Mafia, and Amy did not commit suicide. But it was one of Besa Mafia's hitmen who killed Amy and staged the scene to appear as if it were a suicide. Meanwhile, Amy had not cheated on Steven, rather. It was Steven who was cheating on his wife and also placing the hit on her to claim $700,000 from her life insurance. Steven essentially desired a new wife and a bulky paycheck for himself by having Amy killed. Why am I sharing this murder story? Because it was not just one murder case, it was merely a single hit out of 38 planned. 38 individuals had requested hits through Besa Mafia, the only website they used to contract such murders. The potential of those 38 people to commit such crimes is significant. After the closure of Besa Mafia, many more similar websites likely opened, but they were shut down by Chris and other hackers in a similar manner. This activity persists to this day. Numerous websites continue to offer hitmen for hire or claim to do so. Determining whether it's a scam or not remains challenging. After that, some law enforcement officers, LEOs, about whom Steven, also known as Dog Day God, was worried, conducted operations that led to numerous arrests of individuals attempting to arrange hits through these websites. Whether Besa Mafia was a scam or a legitimate website, it will always be a controversy as we have evidence for both sides. However, we didn't find any information about who Yura was or where he is now. Perhaps after the forceful closure of Besa Mafia by Chris and Judge Judy, he may have created an alternative website or stepped back from this business. If you want more stories about the dark web, please support us, like and subscribe, as every single like or subscribe means a world for us.